People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Clemson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricore Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Subs, Ryan's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Grant's Auto Parts and Grant's Hardware Do It Best, House Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center, Monroe, H&M Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Goodwin's Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Kieler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to Potosi High School for this showdown in the Six Rivers Conference in boys high school basketball. The River Ridge Timberwolves at Potosi Cassville. Welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Our game presented by Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank. And, of course, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Welcome to the pregame show. Do want to mention our game tonight also can be viewed on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. That is powered by our friends at H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center in Monroe. I'm Rob Spangler, coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House. Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, Ayers Furniture, downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. What's sure to be the best seat in your house? Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. Well, this matchup features two teams very similar in a very bunched up Six Rivers Western Conference standings. Potosi Cassville, the host school, 6-4 overall, and you would go, well, that's just above 500. Yeah, that's true, their overall mark. But they're 5-0, undefeated so far in conference play. So this is a big one for them. River Ridge comes in with a better overall record at 8-4. They are 4-2, however, in Six Rivers Conference basketball. So already 2 losses in conference play. You could argue maybe even a bigger game for the Timberwolves. River Ridge comes in with 2 wins in a row. Potosi Cassville, 3 wins in a row. This feels like 2 locomotives coming down the tracks at each other. We should have a dandy of a ball game. Coming up on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we're going to visit with both head coaches. First, Dan Morris of the River Ridge Timberwolves. He joins us right after this timeout here on the X Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Tricore Insurance works with leading insurance carriers like Auto Owners Insurance to provide honest and reliable service when you need it most.
For one, I want them to know that they're not alone. They know that no matter what happens when it comes up, that they can count on us to assist them through that process, whatever it will be.
Tricore and Auto Owners Insurance for your home, auto, and more. Visit TricoreInsurance.com to find an agent near you.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for milking and cooling brand products and a full portfolio of high-tech dairy and cooling equipment. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkerCenter.com.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Features natural and honey roasted peanut butters and 3 specialty peanut butters every day. Shop local, shop the Cow Community on 352 Bluff Street in Dubuque or online at cowmarket.com.
Hi, this is Darlington with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why Dubuque Mattress will deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory. Get a little snooze time.
Pregame 1.
And we're back on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Little Ridge and Potosi, Cassville, 2 close rivals in the Six Rivers Conference. As I was talking with Coach Dan Morris here a moment ago before we visit with him, this is getting into that part of the schedule, the meat of the schedule, as they say. Coach, these games extra important.
Yeah, absolutely. We at the point of the season where we're starting to see who's going to rise to the top of the conference, and just who we need to beat, and what are things to get things to play out the way we want to play out by the end of the season. We played Belmont last week, lost a close one to them. Yeah, Potosi tonight. We know Potosi plays Belmont here pretty soon too, so we'll see how some of that starts to shake out after these 3 games. So yeah, big one for both of us tonight, and hopefully we come out and play well.
It'll be interesting to see if anybody's able to remain unscathed. So far, Potosi Cassville, the only team that hasn't lost a conference game. They're 5-0. You guys are 4-2. Belmont, as you said, 5-1. So this is. I mean, at this point, still anybody's conference to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you throw in some. Everyone has that Six Rivers East schedule too. So we played Barneveld once and we lost to them. Potosi got a win over Barneveld. So and Pecatonica's right up there too. So you start throwing those in as kind of these wild cards on the schedule for all of these teams. Important games, and again, rivalries too. Whenever these 2 teams get together, it's whether it's football, basketball, or any other sport, there's a little extra juice to the game for sure.
No doubt. Coach Morris joining us on our Raleigh Cheese pregame. Coach, you guys come in with 2 victories in a row. They're coming in on a 3-game winning streak. It's, both teams appear to be playing football.
Certainly feel pretty good about ourselves. Yeah, 2 victories in a row. We won 8 of our last 9. So, we had a rough start to the season. We knew it would be tough. A really tough schedule. North Crawford and Barneveld right out of the gates. And, we're starting out the season as a relatively inexperienced varsity team. We had a lot of seniors that we had to replace this year, plus a couple of starters that are coming off of pretty significant injuries too. So, we knew we had a tough start to the season, and then after that, things were starting to come together. The big thing for us was to get everybody together. We have a lot of guys that are talented, but haven't played a lot of games together at the start of the season. So we knew it would take a little while, and we're down into shape at this point. So we're starting to feel pretty good about it. Pretty offensively, and especially the pressure we put on the ball, and the trust that we have in each other on the defensive end side.
All right, let's talk specifically about tonight's opponent, Potosi Cassville. Coach Urban always has a good squad, a well-coached team. What do you feel like your team needs to do well tonight to come out of the barn with a victory?
Yeah, like you said, well-coached. We've been doing this for a long time. Always like at Potosi, you throw some Cassville kids into the mix too, and that makes them even tougher heading into the season. So, for us, the big thing, we part of our game is ball pressure. We play full court, we like to trap, we like to get after it. We don't have a whole lot of size, but we try to make up for it with speed and aggressiveness. And so, in that, you got to be able to trust each other. Trust that helps there when you set those steps. And we know that Potosi, they handle the ball pretty well. They're well coached and they play good defense. That'll be a key for us is not get frustrated. They play good defense. They get in the gaps well. It's going to make it hard for us to get downhill and get to the rim like we like to do and score from the inside. So as long as we don't get frustrated in offense and continue to run our offense and get good looks at the basket, not force shots, that'll be big for us on offense. And then, defensively, play our game. We like to dictate the pace, the tempo of the game, and really push the other team to make mistakes. And if we can do that on defense, and then, like I said, be patient on our offensive end, I think we'll feel pretty good about how we played at the very least.
Well, for us who get to watch the game, the fans, and me as a broadcaster, this should be a fun one. Probably stressful for you guys, but, best of luck tonight. Should be a great game. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the coverage. Looking forward to a good game tonight. Absolutely. We'll have more of our Raleigh Cheese pregame right after this on Extreme 107.1 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Buying a mattress can seem overwhelming. How soft should you go, or how firm? How much support do you need? All great questions and all tough to figure out without the right guidance. Hi, I'm Jeremy Culberson, and I've been building and selling mattresses with the Duke mattress for over 10 years, and with our guidance, we take all the stress out of mattress shopping. We guarantee you will love your Duke mattress, and we'll change it for you until you do.
Herbson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville is your home for Richie Livestock Waterer. Ensure your herd has fresh water on demand 24 hours a day. Select from Richie Miles 1, 2, 3, and 5, and the Cattle Master 840. See Herbson's for Richie replacement parts and new installs and service too. At the Herbson's, your home to hydrate your livestock with Richie Waterer. Herbson's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington and Platteville.
Are you the go-to when friends and family need computer help? Get paid to be a computer whiz. Northeast Iowa Community College can help fast-track your tech career. With our hands-on computer science and security program, you'll learn to work with servers and data centers, secure systems, stop hackers, and more. You've got the talent, now get the credential. Stay close to home while launching a high-demand tech career in just 2 years. Apply today at nicc.edu.
Pregame 2.
Welcome back on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show here on Extreme 107.1 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We're joined by Mike Uppana, head coach for the Potosi Cassville squad. They're hosting one of their big rivals, River Ridge, tonight. And, Coach, we find ourselves kind of close to the midway point of the season. You guys still have a unblemished 5-0 conference mark. I know overall you've taken a few losses, but I think that just shows how tough of a non-conference
every time we do anyway, it's always a tough one. It's no different this year. They're playing well. Obviously, we haven't played Belmont. They have. We were able to sneak past Barnabas. So the league, we've been able to take care of some things, but I know they're waiting on the heels and doing that.
You guys have pulled 3 in a row, I believe, coming into this one. So a little bit of momentum. I know Ridge has won a couple in a row. I think they've won like 8 of their last 9, though. So they're a hot team as well. This is kind of, I would say 2 really good teams kind of hitting their stride both at the same time.
Yeah, I think they've changed a little bit. Some of their things they're doing defensively. They're adding some more pressure in the full court, using some of their skills, quickness-wise.
You talk
about that. I mean, that pressure style of defense, it can cause turnovers. It can create havoc on the other side of the coin. If you could beat it, boy, you can get down and get quick transition buckets.
Sure, yeah, you can get in behind it pretty easily and get to the rim. But you have to take care of it up before that, and they do recover so well on the backside as the game's progressing. They speed you up, and then they get you to make mistakes. And it's not that they get a lot of steals. A lot of times the ball's just sailing out of bounds because the team's playing faster than they want. So yeah, they're really good at it.
All right. Anything else that you feel like your team's really going to have to do well tonight to come out here with a win over Ridge?
Well, obviously the Davis boy is a heck of a ball player. He's a catalyst on the team, so we got to know where he's at all the time. And they have some guys that will shoot it well at times too. So it's just that you got to be ready. Everybody has to be ready to contribute and get off the bench and be ready for one of those type games.
You bet. Coach Mike Uppena, hey, thanks for your time on the pregame show. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
And thanks, Rob.
All right, Mike Uppena, head coach for Potosi Cassville. We'll have more of the Raleigh Cheese pregame right after this. You're on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Whether it's medical, brain health, or dental care, Crescent Community Health Center is here for you. Our team provides high-quality, compassionate care for the whole family, no matter your insurance status. Looking for a new provider? We're here for you. Call 563-690-2850 to schedule your appointment today, or visit crescentchc.org to learn more. That's 563-690-2850 or crescentchc.org. Crescent Community Health Center, high-quality, compassionate care for all.
Pregame
3. Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Time for our injury report. It's brought to you by Russell Law Offices, their experienced team of personal injury lawyers. They'll fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. No injuries to report for either River Ridge or Potosi Cassville tonight, so good news on that front. Starting lineup in a moment, but first our colors of the game presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. River Ridge in their road gray uniforms. They have purple numbers, purple letters, and a black striping down the sides. Also white outlines of the numbers and lettering. Now for Potosi Cassville, they're wearing their home white uniforms, white shorts, white tops with the maroon numbers and lettering. There's also maroon striping down the sides. That's your colors of the game. Time for our starting lineup. It's brought to you by our friends at Fuller's Milker Center. Fuller's Milker Center, locations in Lancaster and Richland Center. See their full hygiene options. Their hygiene line for your brand new dairy setup and existing parlor remodel. That's Fuller's Milker Center in Lancaster, Richland Center. First for the visiting River Ridge Timberwolves. Number 0, Brandon Davis, a 5'11 senior. Number 1, Cameron Reynolds, he's a 6-foot junior. Number 2, Brock Bungie, he is a 5'11 senior. Number 3, Reese Drew, a 5'11 senior. And number 11, Noah Copsey, a 5'11 junior. Now for Potosi Cassville, number 1, Ben Infield, a 6-foot junior. Number 2, Sam Infield, a 5'11 junior. Number 3, Aaron Edge, a 6'2 junior. We'll take you to center court quickly. It's the tip. Well, it was won by Potosi Cassville. We had a whistle, and it's actually going to be River Ridge basketball, so that's a jump ball violation on Potosi Cassville. The rest of the starters, Drew Richardson, number 5, 5'10 junior, and Alex Friedrich, number 44, a 5'11 senior. That is your Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup, and we are underway. River Ridge with the first possession of the game. moving from right to left as I see it, left to right as you see it on our YouTube channel. Quick jumper from the left wing by Brandon Davis is in and out, no good. Out from the corner, scoreless. Potosi Cassville now with their first possession of the ball game. And controlling way out on the right wing, it's Ben Infield. Quick pass to the corner, Friedrich for three, right wing, no good. Off the side iron, rebounded by River Ridge. Reese Drew comes away with it. They give it to Davis. Davis looking to attack, spin move, head fake, dishes underneath, now they kick it out. Long baseline two is no good by Cameron Reynolds, but an offensive rebound by River Ridge. Reynolds shoots a three this time from the corner, the right corner, and he nails it. That's the first basket of the game. 3-0, River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Rob Spangler coming to you from the best seat in the house, Ayers Furniture Broadcast Booth. Another three on the other end. Back iron, no good by Aaron Edge. Rebound goes to River Ridge. Timberwolves leading 3-0 over Potosi Cassville. And they have the ball. Davis, top of the key, dribbles off the screen, spin move, kicks it out. Left side to Sam Infield. Back out to Davis. Entry pass denied, knocked away by Potosi Cassville. In transition, losing the handle for a moment was Edge. Now the ball goes out of bounds. We're going to say a turnover. Yeah, Edge lost control. He wanted a foul, but no foul coming. And instead, it's River Ridge basketball the other way. Still 3-0. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. And the Timberwolves have possession, controlling on the left wing. It is Reynolds. Passes up top of the key to Reese Drew. Right side to Davis. Davis driving baseline right, spin move into the lane. Jump stop, and that ball is picked off. Stolen by number 5. That would be Damian Bauer. And a quick pass. Left side. Aaron Edge for the layup for two. Actually, that was Drew Richardson with the steal. My bad. 3-2 is the score. River Ridge now another steal. This one by Edge. He'll try for the layup. No, but a foul. Aaron Edge takes it to the rack and draws the contact by number 1, Cameron Reynolds of River Ridge. His first, team's first. In fact, first foul of the game. 15:43 to play. Already a powder keg type atmosphere in here at Potosi tonight. First free throw falls for Aaron Edge. We have a tie game, 3-3. One more free throw coming up. Edge, a 6'2 junior for Potosi Cassville. And he hits that one as well. 4 points for him and a 4-3 lead for Potosi Cassville. Controlling, Brandon Davis bring it up for the Timberwolves. Swings it on the right side to Cameron Reynolds. Out to Davis. Davis, no-look pass to the corner. Right side, number 11, Noah Copsey drives in, then kicks it out. Back out to Davis, top of the key. He looks to penetrate. Spins in the lane, pull-up jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound boarded up by Edge. Outlet pass up ahead to Richardson. In the corner, Friedrich, ball knocked out of bounds. Good hustle defensive play by Brock Bungie. Knocked it out of bounds, but it will stay Potosi Cassville basketball. As they inbound baseline right. Underneath the hoop, throwing it in his edge. Having trouble, finally gets it into Friedrich out near half court. Now swings it over to the left wing. That's number 1, Ben Infield. Infield, top of the key, right side, 3. Richardson, front of the iron, no good. Bounces off, rebound, Ridge. Now it's tied up on the other end. We're going to have a jump ball. We are. And Potosi Cassville has the arrow. 4-3. Potosi Cassville a 1-point lead over River Ridge. 14:44 to play here in the first half. It's boys 6 Rivers Conference basketball. Always a big rivalry tonight here from Potosi High School. Rob Spangler with you. And crossing the timeline here, Potosi Cassville. They get it to the corner. 3-pointer. Back iron, no good by Sam Infield. Offensive board, put back, no good. Short by Drew Richardson in the lane. That was close, but just a little bit short on the shot. And River Ridge back the other way. Now Davis, he'll take it inside. Blocked by the rim, gets his own miss. Now fires it out. Corner three on the right wing. In and out, then drops in by Reese Drew. That one was halfway down, then popped out, then went back down. And now a steal by the Timberwolves. Coming up with the steal is Noah Copsey. Here comes a long two. No, it's a three from the left wing by Brock Bungie. 3 threes in the game for River Ridge. The basket will count, and there was a foul on River Ridge away from the ball. On number 11, that would be Noah Copsey. But the basket does count. It's now 9-4. River Ridge raining threes early here from Potosi Cassville. All of their buckets, 3 of them, have been threes. Right side controlling here. Aaron Edge gives it up top of the key to Richardson. Back to Ben Infield now. Fadeaway jumper way too high off the glass. No good. Rebound to the Timberwolves. Davis pushing it up. Hands it off. Right wing Copsey. Copsey, he'll hand it off to Drew. Drew, pull-up jumper, draws the foul. 2 shots coming to Reese Drew. Foul on Potosi Cassville's Aaron Edge, I believe. Yep, his first. Team's first. And again, Reese Drew at the free throw line. 3 points for him already. Hit one of the 3 3-pointers that the Timberwolves have hit. Misses the free throw. One more coming up. Sub comes in for Potosi Cassville. Off the bench, it is number 33, Colton Vogelsberg. And also number 10, it's Damian Bauer. That free throw does fall, so 1 of 2. 10-4, breaker 1-9. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. 13:06 to play in the half. Friedrich breaks the press, passes it up ahead. Vogelsberg kicks it out. Infield, top of the key 3, no good. Potosi Cassville having a tough time knocking down some shots now. Back the other way, Davis drives in. Stops his dribble. Kicks it out, gets it back. Controls on the right wing, working one-on-one on Friedrich. Pull-up jumper just beyond the free throw line, and he knocks it down. Brandon Davis' first field goal. Makes it 12-4. River Ridge. Potosi Cassville up the floor, up ahead to Edge. Gets it back to the point to Ben Infield. Infield to Friedrich. He'll slow it down, direct traffic. Now passes Vogelsberg right wing. Entry pass inside to Ben Infield, posting up. Passes out to Friedrich. Thought about a 3. Decides not. Then they rotate the ball around the perimeter to Aaron Edge. Edge off a screen. Kicks it back out to Friedrich. He has an open 3, left wing. Back iron, no good. Ball deflected. Edge has it. He'll fire a 3 off the rebound, and he hits. Aaron Edge has all of Potosi Cassville's points, all 7 of them. They trail 12-7 to River Ridge. Davis now walks the ball up the floor. Bounce pass, left side, Noah Copsey. Stops at the free throw line. Now swings it off to Drew on the right wing, or Reynolds rather. Reynolds, hook pass, stolen in the lane. Just a second turnover against the Timberwolves so far. 2 on Potosi Cassville as well. Friedrich has it, top of the key now, kicks it out to Infield. Infield double teamed, spins out of it, gets it out to Edge. 11-11 remaining in the first half. Edge to the corner. Vogelsberg, 3. Right wing, no good. Rebound, boarded up by the Timberwolves. Brock Bungie. Now Davis, the other way. Has it top of the key. Jump stop in the lane, off the glass. Beautiful move. Brandon Davis' second field goal. 14-7. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Timberwolves break the press. Vogelsberg in the corner. Gets it out to Bauer. Damian Bauer. Cross court to Friedrich on the right wing. Back out to Bauer. Down to Vogelsberg. Backing his way in. Kicks it out. Edge. He'll drive to the lane. No good. Rebound boarded up by Copsey. Back to Davis. Davis working off a screen. Spin move. Spins the other way. Lost the handle. Coming away with it, and then it knocks out of bounds was Bungie. Last touched, I believe, by Edge. So it will remain River Ridge basketball. Couple subs in for both teams now. Off the bench, number 2, Sam Infield back in. For Potosi Cassville, checking in for Ridge, number 21, that's Jackson White. Here comes a jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bauer. Potosi Cassville ball. They trail 14-7. Now to the rack. Reverse layup and one by Aaron Edge. What a move. Aaron Edge showing off some man strength on that drive to the rim. He was fouled and still finished the reverse layup. Scored it and has a chance at a three-point play. Aaron Edge again has all of Potosi Cassville's points, all 9 of them, and make it all 10 as he hits the free throw. 14-10. River Ridge on top, 9:44 to play, first half. Brandon Davis walks the ball up for the Timberwolves. Now passes up top of the key to Blake Reynolds. He just subbed in a moment ago. Passes it off to Reese Drew. Now the ball almost stolen by Bauer. Davis gets it back though. So River Ridge will maintain possession. Almost a turnover. 14-10, River Ridge on top. 9:17 to go first half. Right side, Drew. He'll drive in for the Timberwolves. Now a backdoor pass. And laying it up uncontested was Blake Reynolds. 16-10, River Ridge. Edge brings it up for Potosi Cassville. Passes off to Sam Infield, right wing. Now passes out to Drew Richardson. Hands it off to Frederick. Back out to Richardson. Entry pass to Edge, posting up. Going to have a reach-in foul on Davis. He doesn't like it. Potosi Cassville basketball. A couple subs off the bench come in for Potosi Cassville. Vogelsberg back in. Also checking in is Ben Infield. Alex Friedrich takes a seat. And Edge will inbound baseline left for Potosi Cassville. Gets it in. Richardson back to Edge. Now he'll slash to the rim but miss the layup. Rebound boarded up by Davis. Davis looking to work. Spins. Cross-court pass over to Reynolds. It's Blake Reynolds, left wing. Back to Davis. Davis crossover dribble. Working one-on-one. Takes a baseline to the rim and one. Brandon Davis. 6 points. Chance at a three-point play here. Blew past the defender Vogelsberg. Now has a chance at a three-point play. The foul was committed by Sam Infield. His first. Just the second team foul. Free throw is good on Potosi Cassville. Looks like a timeout could be taken on the floor. And it is a River Ridge full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 19-10, River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellisburg.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our community. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horror, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
In game one.
And welcome back to Potosi High School. The score 19-10. River Ridge on top of host Potosi Cassville. There was a quick pull-up jumper by Reese Drew off a steal a moment ago, but he couldn't get it to go. Potosi Cassville basketball the other way, and losing it out of bounds was Ben Infield, but it will remain Potosi Cassville basketball, so Infield will inbound it right in front of the River Ridge bench. Taking the ball, it is Drew Richardson out on the left wing. Entry pass down low to Infield. Infield right block. Now they kick it out to Richardson. A little head fake, jab step. Passes it off left side to Ben Infield. Top of the key, Vogelsberg. And a pass into the lane. Rotates Richardson. Three. Right corner. Good. Drew Richardson. First basket from someone not named Aaron Edge of Potosi Cassville. Is a three-pointer. It's 19-13. River Ridge on top. Brandon Davis brings it back up for the Timberwolves. Now passes it back out. Long three. Left wing. Good. Lane Copsey from the parking lot on the left wing knocks it down. And it's 22-13 River Ridge. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Rob Spangler here from Potosi High School. Big rivalry matchup here. Potosi Cassville so far this year has been undefeated in Six Rivers Conference play. Ridge trying to change that. Backdoor pass, Vogelsberg powers it up, misses it. Shot blocked, and they say it was tied up. And the jump ball favors River Ridge. Timberwolves bring in a sub off the bench. It's Noah Copsey back into the game. Aaron Edge will check back in for Potosi Cassville as Vogelsberg comes out. And Copsey, again, will walk the ball up the floor here for the Timberwolves. Copsey swings it off left wing. Jackson White back out to Blake Reynolds now. He'll rotate it over left side to Copsey. It's Lane Copsey. Lane has it, top the key, crossover dribble. Almost picked off. Tried another between the legs dribble. That was nearly picked off as well. And now a dribble drive. I think we're going to have an offensive foul. And we do. Yeah. Noah Copsey crashed into the Potosi Cassville defender who definitely established position underneath. That will be a foul on Copsey. His second, team's fifth. So River Ridge, a little bit of foul trouble here. 5 team fouls to 2 for Potosi Cassville. 6:10 to play in the first half. 22-13, Ridge leading. Potosi Cassville with the ball. Aaron Edge out on the left wing. Working one-on-one on White. Gets it back to Infield. That's Ben Infield. Dribble drive through the lane. And he scored, but he traveled. It was a nifty move, but one too many steps in the lane causes the turnover on Ben Infield. 22-13, River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Timberwolves basketball. Top of the key, it is White. Rotates over to the right side to Lane Copsey. Now deep in the corner to Cameron Reynolds. He'll dribble out. Stops his dribble. Almost stolen it is. Picked off by Friedrich. Now bringing it back up the floor, Drew Richardson. Wide open. 3. Sam Infield. Right wing, no good. Rebound boarded up by the Timberwolves. Brock Bungie passes it up ahead. A little head fake. Dribble drive by Lane Reynolds. Now gets it out to Copsey, top of the key. He head fakes and gets the up and under. The layup in the lane. It's good. Noah Copsey's first field goal makes it 24-13. River Ridge. Potosi Cassville pushes it up the floor. Controlling. Edge. Passes over to Ben Infield, right wing. Now to Sam. Entry pass to Edge. He's doubled down. Ball tied up. He keeps it. Now a reach-in foul is going to be called. Almost had a jump ball and almost had a turnover. The foul, though, charged to, I believe, number 21. That's Jackson White. His second. That's team foul number 6. So one more, and Potosi Cassville will be shooting bonus free throws. Inbounding right baseline. It's Edge. Friedrich misses. Put back. Damian Bauer crashed in from the left side. He couldn't get it to go, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul was on, looks like Lane Copsey, his first. First free throw by Bauer, back iron, no good. Damian Bauer, a 5'10 senior for Potosi Cassville. One more free throw coming up. Hits that one. Damian Bauer, 1 of 2. 24-14, 10-point lead for River Ridge. Timberwolf basketball, and Noah Copsey has it out near half court. Taking his time. Hands it off. Lane Copsey now. Stops his dribble on the left wing, and it's stolen by Edge, and then Edge is fouled. An eye poke. Thankfully didn't get too much of his eye by Brock Bungie. Inadvertent. It was inadvertent, but he even apologized. A good young man. To the free throw line. Aaron, yeah, you generally don't intend to poke somebody in the eye unless it's well, RJ's favorite sport, WWE, but actually, I think it's baseball, but WWE second. First free throw is good by Aaron Edge. He's having a monster first half so far, 11 points for him. One more free throw. This one, no good. Rebound, boarded up, though, by Ben Infield. So Potosi Cassville gets it back. Now Edge for 3, right wing, no good. Bauer gets the rebound, then he lost it. Now he's got it again. A timeout will be taken. Yeah, he was close to losing it out of bounds when facing a double team. So a timeout on the floor by Potosi Cassville. Haven't seen the indication. This is a 30, so we'll keep it here. And we want to thank our sponsors. They include Okies Marketing Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine Food Center, where they'll carry out your groceries too. How nice is that? Okies Market in Cassville. Game also brought to you by Community First Bank. First for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. And McNett Electric in Belmont. They can assist you with all your electrical needs, whatever they are. Agricultural, commercial, residential, Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric Belmont. First, we'll have the McNett Electric halftime report coming up in just a few minutes. 4:08 to play, first half. 24-15, River Ridge leads Potosi Cassville and Six Rivers Conference Boys Hoops. Back to action here. It is Potosi Cassville ball. And Alex Friedrich, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, missed it. Rebound put back, no good, but Carter Bierman, who just subbed in, big 6'7" Carter Bierman, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Point blank range there, just couldn't get it to go. The first free throw by Bierman, back iron, no good. And one more coming up. Sub comes in for the Timberwolves. Checking in, it is Reese Drew. He'll come in for Jackson White. Second free throw, short. So Bierman unable to connect from the free throw line. Still 24-15, River Ridge. Brandon Davis walks it up the floor for the Timberwolves. Passes right side to Cameron Reynolds. Now cross court to Copsey. Over to Drew. Now the ball is stolen. Picked off by Ben Infield. Passes up to Friedrich. Back to Infield. Three-pointer. Got it. Ben Infield hits his first 3 of the game. And Potosi Cassville climbing back into this. 24-18 Ridge. Now almost another turnover on Copsey. Ball is tied up. We're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Potosi Cassville. A couple subs back in. Sam Infield back into the game here for Potosi Cassville. Ben Infield will bring the ball across the timeline. Now looks to attack left side. Pulls it back out to Friedrich. Passes back to Edge on the right wing to Sam Infield. In the corner. Gets it back to Infield, top of the key. Over to Friedrich. Reynolds, right wing. He'll drive the lane, lost the handle, gets it back. Back to Edge. He'll drive the lane, layup short. Rebound corralled by Cameron Reynolds of River Ridge. Up ahead to Davis. Passes in the corner to Reese Drew. Gets it back out. Cameron Reynolds. Now they rotate to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Fired up that time by Brock Bungie. Rebound, though, stolen away. Ridge gets it back, and Bungie gets a layup. Brock Bungie, back door was open, and they found him for the layup, 26-18. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Sam Infield passes it out to Friedrich. Now to Ben Infield. Head fake. Dribble drive. Kicks to the corner. Three-pointer by Sam Infield. No good. We have a whistle and a foul in the low post on River Ridge as Drew Richardson was trying to box out on the missed shot and couldn't get away to get the rebound. The officials saw that and called a foul on Brock Bungie, his second. Team's 10th, so the double bonus is in effect. 2 free throws for Drew Richardson, but he misses the first. One more coming up. And he misses that one as well. Well, free throw shooting has been a bugaboo in this first half for Potosi Cassville. Just 5 of 11 free throw shooting. Not good. 26-18, backdoor pass. Shot rejected. Putback is good by Copsey in the lane. It's Noah Copsey, his second field goal, 28-18. Ridge, flying in and almost getting the steal was Brock Bungie. Looks like he's going to have to tie his shoe after that. Sub off the bench, Lane Copsey checks in for the Timberwolves. He'll come in for Noah Copsey. So a Copsey for Copsey swap. No, I'm not going to say swapsy. Okay, I guess I just did. 28-18. River Ridge on top, minute 22 to play, first half. Potosi Cassville ball. Alex Friedrich has it and has it almost stolen. It is picked off by Davis. Brandon Davis with the steal. Working one-on-one. Going to take it down the lane. Reverse layup. Man, that was some beautiful ball handling by Brandon Davis. 30-18. River Ridge up, minute to go in the first half. Backdoor pass, Sam Infield. Cross court. Gets it over to Richardson. Now top of the key to Edge. Looking to drive. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Infield. That's Ben Infield. Back out to Edge. Pass in the lane to Sam Infield. Now, three-pointer right side is no good by Richardson, but we have a whistle and a foul underneath on River Ridge. It's the second loose ball foul away from the play that Ridge has racked up here in the last minute or so. It's one thing certainly Dan Morris got to be cognizant of is not committing those loose ball fouls. That's the 11th foul already. But Potosi Cassville continues to struggle from the line as Aaron Edge misses the first one. He'll have one more since a double bonus is in effect. Looks like Blake Reynolds just subbed in for River Ridge a moment ago. Second free throw is good, so Edge hits one of two. 30-19, River Ridge on top by 11. 34 seconds left in the first half. Brandon Davis walks it across the timeline. Looks like he's going to sit on it and burn some clock for the last shot in the first half. In fact, it looks like he wants to work one-on-one. Maybe, yeah, he's calling everybody to back off. So it's him and Alex Friedrich. One-on-one, 10 seconds left. Davis drives in, spin, fade away, missed it. Out of bounds. Potosi Cassville basketball. Davis wanted a foul. Not coming. Friedrich gets it. Pass deflected. That'll do it for the first half. The score at halftime, 30-19. River Ridge with an impressive first half, leading Potosi Cassville. We'll be back with our halftime report brought to you by McNett Electric next here on Extreme 107.1 The X. WPVL FM Platteville, and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Back after this.
In game 2.
They keep you on your toes. So it's more important than ever to stay healthy and ahead of the game. From flu shots to annual physicals, Dr. Ron White welcomes new patients and looks forward to keeping you well, accepting most major insurances, including Quartz, Medical Associates, and Dean, to name a few. For appointments in Lancaster or Fenimore, call 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Community Health. Better health starts here.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In game 2.
Halftime from Potosi High School. Rob Spangler here on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 30-19, the visiting River Ridge Timberwolves with an impressive first half display. We'll take a look inside the numbers, also a check of the scoreboard, the shoebox scoreboard in a moment. Our halftime show is brought to you by McNett Electric. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont. Just one other game on our Queen Bee family of stations tonight over on Super Hits 106 and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cuba City is at Mineral Point in boys basketball. That's a heated rivalry in the Swall. Tomorrow, though, we have 3 big events. First, wrestling on our sister station, 97.7 Country, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's a triangular from Fenimore High School, featuring Cuba City, Benton Southwestern, and Iowa Grant Highland at Fenimore. Should be a good one. Match action starting around 5 p.m. tomorrow night again on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We've also got a couple girls basketball games for you. Fenimore at Cuba City. That will be on Super Hits 106 and YouTube with Tyler Dictanis. And then I'll have the call of a girls game in Lancaster, Platteville at Lancaster. And that'll be on the X Extreme 107.1 and also YouTube tomorrow night. We'll take another break on our McNett Electric halftime report. We'll look at first half numbers when we come back. 30-19, that's your halftime score. River Ridge leading Potosi Cassville in Six Rivers boys basketball on the X Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 3.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the automated milking systems line and all of the latest in automated milking systems. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkersCenter.com.
Fuller's Milker Center.
In game 3.
Welcome back. It is the McNett Electric halftime report. Score 30-19. Visiting River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville in Six Rivers Conference Boys Hoops. And let's take a look inside the numbers on our halftime show. First for Potosi Cassville. It's been the Aaron Edge show offensively. He has 12 of their 19 first half points. The only double-digit scorer, of course. 3 for Ben Infield, 3 for Drew Richardson, and 1 for Damian Bauer. Unofficially had Potosi Cassville for 5 first half turnovers. Now for River Ridge, no double-digit scores, but very balanced scoring. Brandon Davis with 9 points. Brock Bungie with 5. 4 apiece for Noah Copsey and Reese Drew. 3 for Cameron Reynolds, 3 for Lane Copsey off the bench, and 2 for Blake Reynolds off the bench. Unofficially at River Ridge with 4 first-half turnovers. Again, our halftime score is 30-19. River Ridge leading at Potosi Cassville. We'll be back to wrap up the McNett Electric halftime report after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4, contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number one. Period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you are still number one.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 4.
Welcome back. Wrapping up the McNett Electric halftime report. I didn't mention the free throw stats. Potosi Cassville, 6 of 13 free throw shooting. So some subpar free throw shooting by Potosi Cassville. River Ridge, 2 of 3. They obviously didn't get as many chances, but 2 out of 3 is a much better percentage, right? Like 67%, somewhere around there. 30-19, though, that's the stat that matters. River Ridge leading Potosi Cassville at Six Rivers Conference Boys Basketball at the halftime break here. Brought to you by McNett Electric. We do have a scoring update to share with you on our Shoebox scoreboard, brought to you by the Shoebox of Black Earth, largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Mineral Point leads Cuba City 23-15 in their heated SWAL rivalry there. That game over on our sister station, Super Hits 106, and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll take one final timeout and wrap up the McNett Electric halftime report after this here on the X, Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our community. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horror, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 5.
Time to wrap up the McNett Electric halftime report, brought to you by McNett Electric in Belmont. For all of your electrical needs, our score 30-19, River Ridge leading Potosi Cassville. Game also brought to you by Claire Bank, 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Also, Southwest Health, 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Laley Center in Monroe, call them for your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson. Laley Center Monroe and Grant Regional Health Center. His ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld, Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Also, Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville, Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel, Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Anytime Roofing, visit anytimeroofingwi.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. and the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. They offer a history of caring, understanding each family is unique, and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. That'll do it for halftime. Looks like the teams are ready to rock. So are we. From Potosi High School, Rob Spangler coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House. 30-19, again the halftime score. River Ridge leading at Potosi Cassville. Ridge will get the ball to begin the second half. And we're underway. Brandon Davis takes the inbound pass at half court, crosses the timeline, and here we go. Passes off to Noah Copsey on the left wing. He's looking to attack, spins. Now throws it off to the right side to Drew. Into the corner. That is Cameron Reynolds. Top of the key. Now back out to Copsey. Copsey rotates over to Davis. Back out to Reynolds. To Copsey. Go back and spin his way down. He'll throw it up. Missed it. Rebound underneath by Drew Richardson of Potosi Cassville. Potosi Cassville has it in the half court. Edge top the key, a reach-in foul on Brandon Davis. I think that's going to be his first team foul of the second half. Now that's one thing that could derail this for River Ridge is foul trouble, but we're a ways from that happening. 30-19 the score. Ridge on top. Off the inbound. Friedrich has it underneath the Sam Enfield. Now kicks it out. Friedrich back inside the infield. Back to Friedrich. Rotates it over to the left wing to Drew Richardson. Now to infield. Back out to Friedrich. Top of the key. Three. No. Rolled off the front of the rim. Almost dropped it. But no cigar. Back up the floor. Davis brings it up for River Ridge. Passes up top of the key to Drew. Backing his way in. Brock Bungie to the corner. Noah Copsey. He'll back his way in. Misses short. Rebound loose. Bungie trying to put it back up and couldn't. Rebound goes to Potosi Cassville. Edge weaving through traffic to the rim, but misses. A little short on the layup. Now Davis the other way. He'll drive under the hoop, and ball almost crosses the timeline for over and back, but saving it is Brock Bungie. Bungie, rather. Now controlling the point, it is Cameron Reynolds. Gives it over to Bungie. Backs in. Kicks it out to Copsey. Back out to Reese Drew. To Davis. Behind the back dribble. Backdoor pass. Copsey. Off the window. Good. That was a beautiful backdoor cut and a timeout. Going to be taken on the floor by Potosi Cassville. It is a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 32-19. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. 15:41 remaining second half. Back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
It's definitely cold and flu season. Congestion, stuffy nose, difficulty breathing. But do you have these types of symptoms all year? Dr. Dale Chilson, ear, nose, and throat specialist at Grant Regional Health Center, offers 27 years of experience and provides accurate diagnosis and effective treatment for a wide variety of sinus issues. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your appointment at our specialty clinic location in Lancaster today. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Don't miss Ice Fest at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium on January 24th and 25th. From 10 a.m. until 2, come dressed for indoor and outdoor fun for the whole family, all included with general admission. Go for the gold with Winter Olympics-themed activities, enjoy history demonstrations, experience To the Moon, Snoopy Soars with NASA, and more. S'mores and hot chocolate are available for purchase. For a detailed list of activities, head to rivermuseum.org/events. Don't miss Ice Fest, January 24th and 25th, only at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. In Game 6.
Out of the timeout, three-pointer left wing, no good by Ben Infield of Potosi Cassville. River Ridge leading 32-19, and they have the ball back up the floor quickly. In the corner, we have a foul on Potosi Cassville. I believe it's Sam Infield. It is. It'll be his second, team's first. Both teams with one foul so far in the second half. River Ridge inbounding baseline right. Brandon Davis to inbound. Gets it in to Cameron Reynolds, top of the key. Back over to Davis on the right wing. Blows past the defender. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound goes off the leg of Cameron Reynolds, out of bounds. Heads-up play by Sam Infield. He's the one who tossed it off of his leg. And it'll be Potosi Cassville basketball. Potosi Cassville down 32-19. So far this year, they're undefeated in Six Rivers Conference play, but they're going to need to come back in this one if they want to remain that way. Sam Infield out on the right wing. Entry pass down low, posting up Ben Infield. Poked away for a moment by Reynolds. Gets back to Aaron Edge. He's double teamed. Back out to Infield. Right wing, spin move, fade away. Got it! Nice touch by Ben Infield on that fadeaway. 5 points for him now. 32-21. River Ridge leading. 14-19 to go. Second half. Right side, Abunji driving baseline right. Cut off. He's in trouble. Passes in the lane. Layup, no good. That one taken by Reese Drew. Rebound goes to Potosi Cassville. Aaron Edge pushing it up the floor for Potosi Cassville. The infield. Ben Infield down the lane draws the foul. Let's see who this one gets charged to. I'm thinking Cameron Reynolds, but we'll see. Nope. Actually going against Brock Bungie. Two shots at the line for Ben Infield. Misses the first one, back iron. Free throw shooting woes continue for Potosi Cassville. They're now 6 of 14. That one is good to make it 7 of 15. Still not a great percentage. 32-22. 10-point ball game. River Ridge on top of Potosi Cassville. Backdoor pass is, well, some miscommunication. Bungie didn't know it was coming. That'll be a turnover on Reese Drew. Back the other way. Through the lane. Ben Infield lays it up for two. Tough shot. 32-24. Potosi Cassville starting to close the gap a little bit. 8-point game now. Right side. Cameron Reynolds gets it up top the key to Drew. Now to Davis. Thought about a three. Little head fake action. Drives in. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Aaron Edge. Outlet pass for Potosi. Back to Edge. Back to Friedrich. Now rotates it over to Bauer into the corner. Three-pointer by Infield. No good. Rebound corralled by Cameron Reynolds of River Ridge. 32-24. River Ridge on top. Davis working one-on-one on Alex Friedrich. And we have a whistle and a foul in the lane on Potosi Cassville. I believe it's on Drew Richardson. It is. It's his first. He'll actually sub out of the game. Vogelsberg in. River Ridge making a couple substitutions as well. Blake Reynolds checks in, as does Lane Copsey. Off the inbound, Jackson White takes it. Gets it back out to Blake Reynolds. Now over to Davis. Davis squares up the three. Short. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound boarded by Friedrich. Outlet pass, Ben Infield. Transition. Gets to Bauer. Top of the key. Open three. Friedrich, no good. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rebound boarded up by Jackson White. River Ridge basketball, 32-24. Timberwolves with the lead. Pass inside to White. White throws it up off the window. Good. Jackson White's first basket. 34-24. Back to a 10-point Ridge lead. Aaron Edge controlling for Potosi Cassville. Gives off to Friedrich right wing. Now to Vogelsberg. Edge, backdoor, drives in, powers up, off the window, good. Aaron Edge again showing off that strength. Really strong player. 34-26. Still an 8-point lead for River Ridge. Brandon Davis working out on the perimeter right side for the Timberwolves. Passes off to Noah Copsey. Top of the key, now to Lane Copsey. He's out near half court and loses the handle with the pressure defense from Friedrich. It'll be a turnover on the Timberwolves. Friedrich subs out. In for him, Sam Infield. Ben Infield will walk the ball up the floor for Potosi Cassville. Passes underneath the edge, posting up. Draws a double team, back out to Ben Infield. He'll drive the lane, kicks it back out to edge. Now over to Sam Infield for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound knocked around. Ooh, big collision between Sam Infield and Blake Reynolds. Reynolds bounces up right away, then winces after he got up. Boy, he took a shot. Both of them did, but I think Blake Reynolds probably a little worse for the wear. There's a foul called on the play on Sam Infield. It'll be his third, and he'll have to come out of the game. I don't know. I understand calling a foul. There was a lot of contact, but it's almost a mutually assured destruction type play. But I understand it. Bounce pass underneath, posting up. It is Jackson White. Top of the key, Noah Copsey over the lane. Lane Copsey drives in. Little jab step, gives it back out to Davis. He's fouled the reach by Bauer. Game brought to you by West End Salvage in Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and West End Salvage for recycling, as well as construction and demolition waste to West End Salvage Lancaster. Davis inbounding at half court. Backdoor pass to Blake Reynolds. Beautiful feed, but he missed the jumper. They do get the offensive board. Jackson White does. Back out to Davis on the right wing. He's going to drive the lane and draw the foul. He did score the hoop, but they say the foul was on the floor, so the basket won't count. Davis lobbying for it, but nope. Not going to get it. 34-26. River Ridge leading Potosi Cassville. Baseline right inbounding. It's Davis. Gets it into Lane Copsey. Lane working one-on-one on Bauer. Hands it off. Blake Reynolds. Back out to Bauer. Bauer crossover dribble. Drives the lane. Has it tied up. Jump ball. Vogelsberg heads up play by Potosi Cassville. Tied up the ball. And possession arrow favors Potosi Cassville. They get it back. 8-point ball game, 34-26. River Ridge on top. Potosi Cassville needs to chip into that lead here. 10-14 to go. Still plenty of time to play. Wow. Sam Infield, Ben Infield loses it, and Brandon Davis will lay it up after the steal. That ball was kind of a rocket from Friedrich, bounced off his chest, and that allowed the steal. So just one of those passes, a little bit too much heat on it. Back to a 10-point lead, 36-26, River Ridge. Three on the other end is no good by Bauer. Rebound Davis, outlet Copsey, Lane, layup, good! Lane Copsey, sophomore, flies down the court and gets the long outlet pass from Brandon Davis. Beautiful pass, 38-26, now a 12-point lead for River Ridge. Vogelsberg drives in for Potosi Cassville, hands it off to Edge, off the glass. The bank is open. Aaron Edge banks it in. Make it a 10-point game again, 9:13 to play. Again, there's plenty of time to go, but Potosi Cassville hasn't been able to trim it much below 10 points. They've gotten it to 8. That's about it. Here comes a drive by Noah Copsey's turnaround in the lane, no good. Edge the rebound for Potosi Cassville. Edge has done it all tonight for Potosi Cassville. Pass to the corner. Edge, left wing. Off a screen from Friedrich. Lost it, regains it. Stops his dribble, gives it back to Friedrich. He'll dribble off the screen. He'll dish to the corner. Vogelsberg three. Got it! The big dog, Colton Vogelsberg's first three of the game. 38-31. River Ridge leading, but Potosi Cassville within 7. Now Davis on the other end. Pull up. Good. Got down near the block and then did a pull-up jump shot. Brandon Davis knocked it down. 40-31. Back to a 9-point lead for River Ridge. 8:03 to play. Second half. Edge off a screen. Long two. Back iron, no good. Rebound corralled by Lane Copsey of the T-Wolves. Passes it up. Three from the corner. Money. Jackson White knocks it down from the corner. 43-31. Timeout. Potosi Cassville. This is a full timeout. 7:41 remaining. We'll be back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Cassville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Watch live and archive H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, and Lily Center Monroe High School sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
In Game 7.
Out of the timeout, Potosi Cassville ball trailing 43-31. Backdoor pass here. And a dribble drive down the lane. It's Drew Richardson. Now to edge. Fade away. No good. Rebound boarded up by River Ridge. Timberwolves with a sizable lead here. 12 points with 7:16 to play in this ball game. There's time, but River Ridge really hasn't relented in letting Potosi Cassville in much. Here's a three right side, no good by Reese Rue. Rebound goes to Potosi Cassville. As Edge will bring it up for Potosi Cassville. Passes off right side to Drew Richardson. Out to Friedrich. Into the corner. And we have a whistle and a foul. I think Jackson White's going to be called for a reach and foul. Indeed. It is on White. That's his fourth personal, so he's in a little bit of foul trouble here. Potosi Cassville will inbound baseline left. Aaron Edge looking to throw it in. Gets it into Friedrich. Out to infield. Infield drives the lane. Pull-up jumper. No good. Gets his own miss. Stop. Put back. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Bierman. So it'll go back to River Ridge. Timberwolf basketball. And Brandon Davis slowly brings it up the floor for River Ridge. Passes off left wing to Reese Drew. Out the lane, Copsey. Copsey. Back out to Drew. Left wing. Pass to White. Back to Drew for three from the corner. Short. Rebound boarded up by Ben Infield. Passes it ahead to Friedrich. He's looking to attack. Now kicks to the corner. It's a three. Good! Drew Richardson's second three. 6 points for him. Much needed three-pointer by Potosi Cassville. They've cut it to 9. 43-34. River Ridge on top, 5:52 to play. They're going to need to make a run here soon if they're to get back in this game. Lane Copsey has it way outside for Ridge. Gives it off to Davis. Davis fouled by Friedrich. Friedrich didn't like the call. His second. Team sixth. One more on Potosi Cassville, and Ridge will be shooting the one-on-one. Davis down the lane. Nice pass. White blocked from behind by infield for a foul. I don't know, it looked like a lot of ball, but maybe a little body contact. I think he got a lot of ball on that block. Did Ben Infield. But Jackson White will shoot two nonetheless. First free throw, back iron is no good. Haven't been a lot of free throws for River Ridge. They're now 2 of 4. That one is good. 3 of 5. 44-34, 10-point lead. River Ridge on top, 5.5 to go in this one. See if we have a barn burner finish. Potosi Cassville going to need to get hot here down the stretch. Pass out to Friedrich. Left wing. Inside to Edge. Back out to Friedrich. To Edge. Going to work off a screen. Kicks to the corner. To Richardson. Back out to Friedrich. Wasting a lot of time. There's Potosi Cassville. Now Friedrich down the lane draws the foul. That was a nice take. Missed the shot, but does draw the contact. 2 shots at the line. Foul charge to Reese Drew. His second, team's fourth. 7 team fouls on Potosi Cassville. 4 on River Ridge. First free throw is good by Friedrich. His first point of the game, believe it or not. One more free throw coming up. Second free throw is good. Well, Potosi Cassville needed those. They have pulled within 8. 44-36, 4:49 to play. Again, Potosi Cassville going to need to get some stops and some big buckets on the other end. First things first, they got to get a stop. Here's a pull-up jumper by Reynolds off the front of the rim. Tipped by Davis, no good. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson White, they say. Potosi Cassville ball. So there's a stop. Now Potosi Cassville needs to convert on the other end. They inbound it to Ben Infield. And pushes it ahead to Richardson. Pass to Edge. Works his way into the lane. Kicks to the corner. Sam Infield for 3. He got it! First bucket of the game for Sam Infield. And that's a big one. 44-39. All of a sudden, we got a 5-point game with 4:07 to play. That was a big 3 by Sam Infield. We'll see if Potosi Cassville can get any closer. River Ridge really needs to answer back. They've been able to maintain a pretty good lead most of this game. Davis, baseline drive right. Through traffic, but a foul is called. Almost think he's lucky on that because it looked like close to a travel. But foul called. Team foul number 8 on Potosi Cassville. It's the second on Drew Richardson. And shooting the 1-and-1 is Brandon Davis. First half, good. Davis 2 of 2 from the line. 14 points for Brandon Davis. Is that a sensational game? Kind of the standard for him. Second free throw, good. Yeah, he's a heck of a ball player. 46-39. 7-point lead. River Ridge, 3:35 to go. Potosi Cassville really needs to score on every possession. Fade away by Friedrich. Back iron, no good. River Ridge will slowly bring the ball up the floor. Brandon Davis has it crossed the timeline yet, does. Meets a double team. Passes into the corner to Bungie. Ball deflected though and stolen by Friedrich. Friedrich all the way the other way, way up good. Boy, a costly turnover there. Back the other way, Davis has it. 46-41, 5-point game. Davis facing a double team, draws a foul. I think Richardson going to get it. And it indeed is on Richardson, his third. 3 minutes to go. That's a 9th team foul, so still 1-and-1 shooting for Davis. First half, no good. Oh boy, rare miss. 46-41, Potosi Cassville within 5. And they have the ball. Edge in the low block, posting up. Kicks it back out to infield. Back to Edge, 2:44 to play. Now to Sam Infield, down to Edge. Edge posting up. Back out to Friedrich. Rotates over to Sam Infield. Inside to Ben. Ben powers it up off the window. Good. Tough shot. 3-point ball game. 46-43. This gym's coming alive. 2:21 to play. Davis brings it up for Ridge. Passes off to Noah Copsey. Davis. Pass it over to Cameron Reynolds. Back out to Jackson White. 2:07 to play. Back to Reynolds. Cameron Reynolds facing a double team out there. Hands it off to Bungie. Now to Davis. Potosi doesn't have to foul yet. Here's a pass into the corner. Noah Copsey in the lane to Davis. Davis isn't the guy you want to foul if you're Potosi Cassville. He's working one-on-one on Drew Richardson, and a 5-second. Wow. Davis doesn't like the call. Yeah. Thought there might have been some separation there. I thought that too, but the official did not. That will be a turnover on River Ridge. Timeout taken on the floor. This is a 30 with 1:37 to go. Potosi Cassville now has the ball. Down 3, so they can tie it on this possession. Wow. Yeah, keep it tuned here. Extreme 107.1 and your Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. Game brought to you by Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Sure Fine Food Center, where they'll carry out your groceries to Okies Market in Cassville. Just love that hometown feel. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer, Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at Sloans.com. Bouse Electric. Call Brad Adrian, Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster and Fenimore. And People's State Bank for personal home business ag loans. Visit one of their convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Back to action. Potosi Cassville ball, trailing by 3. Sam Infield gets it out to Friedrich, top of the key. Pass underneath to Edge. Back out to Infield. Rotates it over to the right side to Drew Richardson. To Friedrich. Looking to attack. Back out to Edge. 1:13 left. Now Ben Infield. Passes down low to Edge. Edge in the lane. Lost the handle. Keeps it. Back out to Sam Infield. Back to Edge. Under a minute now. Ooh. We got a foul. The River Ridge fans disagree, and I happen to agree with the River Ridge fans. That looked like an offensive foul to me. But Edge does not pick up the foul. Instead, it's the 4th on Brock Bungie. 52 seconds left. Potosi Cassville inbounds. They have possession. Down 3. Right side, Ben Infield. Rotate. 3-pointer. Good! Drew Richardson has tied the game. 46-46, 36 seconds left. Brandon Davis working one-on-one. Hands it off. Cameron Reynolds. Back to Copsey. Whistle. Timeout. Coach Morris. Is this a full or a 30? It's a full. We'll take a timeout as well. 27.5 seconds left. 46 all. Back after this on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 8, trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ milking unit or the classic 300E milking unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap Jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
A long day? Skip the stress of cooking. Try a quick trip take-home meal. Choose from home-style favorites like chicken fettuccine alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, or creamy mac and cheese. Or dig into comfort classics like beef stroganoff casserole and home-style meatloaf. Avoid the same old question, what's for dinner? Quick Trip's take-home meals taste like home without the hassle. Freshly made, ready to heat, and packed with flavor. Perfect for busy nights. Dinner solved. Happiness served. Only at Quick Trip.
In game 8.
22 seconds left. Tie game, 46-46. River Ridge ball versus Potosi Cassville. Controlling the point, Brandon Davis. One-on-one with Alex Friedrich. We have a whistle and a timeout. This is just a 30. Oh, no, it is a full timeout. It is a full timeout. Coach Morris called back-to-back timeouts. So 9.7 seconds left. We're going to keep it here. We would normally take that, but we don't want to miss a moment here. Our game is brought to you by, what a game, TriStar Pallets of Highland, TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets, Highland, and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Benton. Krantz Auto Parts. Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full-service repairs on cars and light trucks. That's Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best, Fenimore. And Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer, Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at sloans.com. Here we go. 9.7 seconds left. Inbound goes to Brandon Davis of Ridge. Tied with Potosi Cassville at 46. Pass deflected, loose, and we have a timeout with 1.4 seconds left, taken by Potosi Cassville. So they have the ball. They got possession on the loose ball scramble. And now we'll have a chance for a last second, and literally last second, game-winning shot. Now, as a broadcaster, would I love to see that? Yes, I would. If you're a River Ridge Timberwolves fan, you're going, Rob, no. Well, we'll see what happens, won't we? Our game, man, what a game. Brought to you by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional, friendly service. And coming up after the game, we have our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. We'll hand out our awards, Most Valuable Player from Hermson's Ace Hardware, our Tricor Turning Point from Tricor Insurance, and Scrapper of the Game from West End Salvage. Hopefully we'll chat with the winning coach as well. We're tied 46-46. We haven't seen our turning point yet. 1.4 seconds left. Potosi Cassville with the ball. Realistically, for them to win it on a last-second shot, they're going to need a long pass down the court. Throwing it in is Aaron Edge. And get it into Friedrich. He'll turn around and shoot a full quarter, or a three-quarter court shot. No good. That's pretty tough to pull out. So we're heading to overtime. 46-46. River Ridge and Potosi Cassville buckle up. Bonus hoops. Bonus ball. Game brought to you by Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Also West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and West End Salvage for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. Pros at Brian's get the job done right for unexpected dings. To major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky. Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. Cole Acres Golf and Grill, Cuba City, and ColeAkersGolfandGrill.com. And AppliedMicro.biz. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialists in Platteville and Dodgeville. Find them online, AppliedMicro.biz. Here we go. Overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. Tie game, 46-46. Jump ball, center court. Won by Davis of River Ridge. Timberwolves get it. Timberwolves led most of this game. Potosi Cassville made a great comeback to get it to OT. Three-pointer, Reese Drew, corner, no good. Rebound boarded up by Cameron Reynolds. He'll dribble back out of pressure. Passes down to Davis. Has it stripped from behind. Friedrich, outlet, up Richardson with the finish after the steal by Alex Friedrich. 48-46. Potosi Cassville takes a lead. The ball nearly stolen and nearly kicked. And now we have a reach-in foul, I believe, on Sam Infield. It is. Infield's fourth. Double bonus is now in effect. So 2 shots from Noah Copsey at the line. 6 points for him tonight. Chance to tie it up. First free throw. No good. It's a back iron. One more. 48-46, Potosi Cassville with the lead. This one short. Boy, Copsey missed both. Not good. Bringing it up, Friedrich for Potosi Cassville. Passes left wing. Underneath Ben Infield. He'll back his way out. Back out to Friedrich. Infield, underneath. Looking to get it inside the edge. He's trying to post up, but can't get it. Drew Richardson, back out to Friedrich. 2:53 to go in overtime. To Sam Infield, back out to Friedrich. Back over to Richardson. Now gives it down to Edge. Edge working one-on-one on Bungie. Paxes it out. Reynolds, that's Richardson for 3, no good. Bounces off the rim. Brandon Davis brings it back up for the Timberwolves. Passes off right side to Reese Drew. Drew, back out to Noah Copsey. To Drew. Jump step, shot off the glass, missed it. Friedrich, rebound. 2:16 to play in overtime. Pass underneath the edge. He's double teamed. Dribbles out of pressure. Open 3. No good. Rolls off the rim. Davis brings it back for the Timberwolves. Backs his way down. Now out to Drew. Cameron Reynolds, left corner. Back out to Drew. Back to Reynolds. And Reynolds throws it across the timeline. Friedrich gets it, puts up the shot, misses it. Edge, put back, no good. Ball still loose. Potosi Cassville gets it, loses it. Now Sam Infield has it. Wild scramble. Underneath. Friedrich, back to Edge. Now Potosi Cassville will settle it down. Whew. Wild scramble there. 48-46. Potosi Cassville by 2. Underneath the edge. He's double teamed. Ball tied up. We have a reach-in foul. River Ridge wanted a jump ball. Instead, it's a reach-in on Noah Copsey. His third, team's 6th. So one more to give for Ridge before the 1-and-1 for Potosi Cassville. Inbounding baseline right, it's Edge. They get it out to Infield. Now top of the key to Sam Infield. Passes back to Drew Richardson. And it's an over and back violation on Potosi Cassville as he tried to get it to Friedrich, who lost it across the timeline. So a turnover on Potosi Cassville with 1:05 left in overtime. Gets the door back open for River Ridge to get back into this. They're only down 2. Pass into the corner, but just like that, Ridge throws it out of bounds. A high pass intended for Cameron Reynolds. He caught it, but he caught it out of bounds. Just way too high. 52 seconds left. Edge across the timeline to Sam Infield. Gets it back out to Ben Infield. He's fouled with 47 seconds remaining. Potosi Cassville trying to remain undefeated in Six Rivers Conference play. They're the only undefeated team right now, despite Belmont being ranked number 8 in the state. The Braves do have 1 loss. Ridge has 2 conference losses. In and out. Missed the free throw, did Ben Infield, and now a whistle and a timeout taken on the floor. As Ridge got the rebound on the missed free throw, and they have possession with 44.5 seconds left. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 48-46, Potosi Cassville by 2. They are the only team who scored in overtime. We've played 3 minutes and 15 seconds plus of overtime and only 1 basket. Game brought to you by Cunis Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram of Platteville, powering our audio stream. Cunis, their service department, cares for all makes and models. They're open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Ayers Furniture, best seat in the house here in Potosi tonight. We've had really, it was a one-sided game for much of it. River Ridge had a double-digit lead throughout most of this game. And then Potosi Cassville has come back strong, sent it to overtime, and now leads 48-46 with 41 seconds left. Out of the timeout, River Ridge basketball. Timberwolves need a 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead. Shot blocked! Bungie taking it baseline, rejected by Edge from behind, and then a foul committed after the fact on Bungie will put Ben Infield back to the free throw line. He didn't miss his last free throw attempt. And that is the 5th foul on Brock Bungie. He is fouled out. Heck of a game. This is still 1-1. Ben Infield. 1 of 3 from line. He missed again. The door is still open for Ridge. Bringing it up, it is Davis, Brandon Davis. Into the front court, lost the handle. Last touched by Friedrich. Stays River Ridge basketball. Sub comes in, Jackson White off the bench for the T-Wolves. Inbounding baseline right, it's Brandon Davis. For River Ridge, gets it into Copsey in the lane, missed the shot. Rebound tipped around, Davis puts back, good! Tie game. 13 seconds left in overtime. We're tied at 48. Friedrich brings it up. Gets it over to Ben Infield. Infield. Timeout taken. There was a 3 by Edge after the timeout. It did not go in. It wasn't close. It's probably a good thing his coach called a timeout. It's a full timeout. And again, we're gonna keep it here with just 5 seconds remaining. We don't want to miss anything. So thank you for keeping it tuned here on Extreme 107.1, a barn burner of a game. This is the X, Extreme 107.1 WPVL FM Platteville. Got a little baby in the house. This baby, I don't know whose baby it is, but this has been the best behaved baby at a sporting event I think I've ever seen. I mean, no crying, no, the baby's smiling, baby's just... What a content child. I wish every parent's baby was like that. Because I know mine weren't. Well, oh baby, we've had a heck of a game. 48-48. We're tied. We're in overtime. 5 seconds remain. Potosi Cassville has it to try and walk off win this thing. Inbounding in front of the Potosi Cassville bench, Ben Infield gets it to Friedrich. 3 seconds. Friedrich drives in, pull-up jumper. Good! That's it! All game! Alex Friedrich, walk-off winner. Final score, 50-48. Potosi Cassville in an epic finish. In a game that they trailed pretty much throughout. Wow. And yes, as a broadcaster, it is fun to call those. What a thriller. Thanks for joining us here on the X Extreme 107.1. Whew. We'll be back with our post-game show. It's brought to you by Tri-State Roofing, LLC. We'll hand out some awards. We'll recap scoring. We'll take a look at the shoebox scoreboard, and hopefully we'll be visiting with Mike Uppana, who I imagine is, if he didn't suffer cardiac arrest, going to be very happy. All of that coming up after this timeout here on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Final score, 50-48. Potosi Cassville, a come-from-behind win over River Ridge.
In Game 9.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
I'm Dr. Jasmine Zapata, Chief Medical Officer for Community Health at the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. Every year in the U.S., about 21,000 lung cancer deaths are caused by radon, an odorless, tasteless, and colorless gas. 1 in 10 Wisconsin homes has high levels of radon. Does yours? Call 1-888-LOW-RADON or visit lowradon.org to learn more. Test, fix, save a life.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
In Game 9.
Welcome back to the postgame show, brought to you by Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Our final, a thriller in overtime, 50-48. Potosi Cassville knocks off River Ridge after River Ridge had led most of the game and had a double-digit lead with about 4 minutes to go in the game. And somehow Potosi Cassville pulls it out in just a epic come-from-behind win. Wow, what a game. Coming up, we'll hand out our awards. We'll run down post-game stats. We'll also take a look at that shoebox scoreboard. And again, hopefully Mike Uppingham makes his way up to the broadcast booth here. Best seat in the house. We'll take another timeout, though. Back with more of our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show next. Final in overtime, 50-48. Potosi Cassville knocks off River Ridge to stay undefeated in Six Rivers Conference boys basketball here on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
In Game 10.
And welcome back to the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show, where our final in overtime is 50-48. Potosi Cassville, a come-from-behind win, knocks off River Ridge in a thriller of a game tonight. You're on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Let's take a look at our post-game stats. First for River Ridge. Leading the way, Brandon Davis led all scorers tonight with 17 points. Outstanding effort. 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Other scorers for River Ridge. 6 for Noah Copsey. 6 for Jackson White off the bench. 5 for Brock Bungie. Also Lane Copsey off the bench with 5. 4 for Reese Drew. 3 for Cameron Reynolds. And 2 points for Blake Reynolds. Unofficially at Ridge for 9 turnovers in the game. Now for Potosi Cassville, leading the way. 16 points from Aaron Edge. 10 for Ben Infield. 11 for Drew Richardson. So they finished with 3 double-digit scorers due Potosi Cassville. Also 6 for Alex Friedrich. And then, let's see, 3 apiece for Sam Infield and Colton Vogelsberg, who hit a 3. And 1 point for Damian Bauer, who was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And unofficially had 7 turnovers for the game for Potosi Cassville. So that rounds out our stats. Again, your leading scorers, Aaron Edge, 16 for Potosi Cassville. Brandon Davis, 17 for River Ridge. We'll be back to hand out some hardware next on the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. 50-48, Potosi Cassville knocks off River Ridge and Six Rivers Conference Boys Basketball here on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
It's Joey and Lauren on X1071, and we've got some indoor winter fun for you and the kiddos.
Win passes to the Winter Bounce next weekend at Five Flags Center in Dubuque with inflatables and interactive games.
Plus, you'll get to celebrate the 25th anniversary of one of the greatest animated movies of all time at a special screening of Monsters, Inc. at Five Flags Theater.
Sign up to win free admission right now at x1071.com.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by. Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America. 200 food banks strong.
The RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. Wounded Warrior Project came into my life and taught me how to stand back up and get back in the fight. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know what's there.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Beth by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Madam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing postgame show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Hey, welcome back. Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. It's Rob Spangler here on the X Extreme 107.1 and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And looks like we have a special guest coming our way to join us on the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. It is Dan Morris, head coach for River Ridge. And I know probably not the post-game interview you were hoping for, but nonetheless, what a game, what a effort from your team. I know there's no moral victories and all that stuff, but like you guys led this almost post to post. and Potosi Cassville had to dig about as deep as you could ask to pull this thing out of the fire.
Yeah, like you said, it doesn't make it feel any better here in the moment. You go into the locker room after the game and everybody's quiet. You don't have a whole lot to say because nothing you say is going to change anyone's feelings in that moment, right?
Yeah.
You just hope that you can learn from games like this. Play in an environment like this, it's a loud gym. The rivalry's there. We had a great fan section, student section that traveled to cheer us on. It definitely felt like.
No disrespect to Potosi Cassville, but I would argue your fan section was louder. At least it felt like it. Maybe it's my proximity, but you're right.
Well, we did feel that, and the energy was there. I told the guys in the locker room after the game, and it's just how I feel. I repeat it all the time. We play with energy. You can never deny our effort, and that's something to be proud of. I'm certainly proud of the effort our guys play with, no matter who's in the game, and that feels great. But this has been something we've struggled with this season. Is we've led basically every game at half, and we've had a lot of games where we've had a pretty decent lead going into the second half for a while.
Yeah, 11 points here tonight.
Yeah.
And really you maintain a double-digit lead throughout most of the second half. It wasn't until they made a run, which you probably expected, right?
We certainly expect that. Absolutely. And we knew that, they're obviously a good team, and we knew that a run was coming. It's just up to us to be able to withstand that run and then be able to score through it. And I think some of these games where, we just haven't closed it out in the second half, we remind the guys to make sure that we stay within the flow of our offense. And because it gets really hard to do that when the pressure is there, and it gets loud, and it's easy to get kind of thrown off a little bit. And so we had our last game against DeSoto a couple of nights ago where, hey, we did do that, and we were able to hang on and get a win against a good team, and we were hoping for that tonight. Just didn't happen against a tough team in a tough environment, and hopefully, again, we can learn from that. We got a chance to play him at home later on the season, and hopefully we get him at that point.
Absolutely. Leading the way for you, 17 points, Brandon Davis. I know it's what more can you say about the young man? Just outstanding effort. He's such a great ball handler. Really just orchestrates the whole thing for your team, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he's without a doubt the leader, the straw that stirs the drink for us. Great player. I think hands down best player in the conference. He's having a record-setting season as an individual too. Those things don't feel like they matter as much, when you lose a tough game. The thing that matters is a victory. But since we're talking about Brandon, he set the all-time schools record for assists. He might have set, I don't have the exact stats, but he was only a couple of steals away from setting the all-time school record for steals for a career. And he's going to join the 1,000-point club next week, probably. He's just a game or two away from joining the 1,000-point club. So a ton of milestones for him.
And I know this probably won't mean as much. I'm going to give him my scrapper of the game
award.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
So not as big as 1,000 points and all that, but no, you're right. I mean, what a great kid. Must be a pleasure to coach.
Oh, absolutely. And he makes everyone around him better as well. And that's what makes it makes him a great player to coach, and glad he's on our side. Again, if you ask him or anybody else, we'd trade a lot of that stuff for a win tonight.
Yeah.
And maybe a few more wins in these close games. But we'll get there. At the beginning of the season, our thing is that we were a younger team that needed to gain experience. It's unfortunate that, you get these tough experiences to do that. But again, hopefully as we take these lumps, we put it all together during the final stretch of the season. And by the time we get to the postseason, I think we feel that we can play with anybody in the state.
Yeah.
We've shown that in all the games that we've played against really good teams. Just a matter of putting it together at the end. And that's what we work for every time we get together in practice and try to make it happen around the floor.
Well, Thanks again for joining us on the postgame
Appreciate
show,
it.
Coach.
It's always good to be back on the radio.
Yeah, it's good to have you on the radio. Dan Morris again joining us, head coach for River Ridge. They fall in overtime in an absolute classic. 50-48 is the final score tonight. We'll continue the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show wrap-up with awards. I did tease one of those awards. We'll get to those right after the break here on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
What's up? It's Joey and Lauren on X1071.
Every weekday morning at 7:30 and 9:30, we help a listener figure out why they're being ghosted and whether or not they are going to go on a second date.
Sometimes it's a simple misunderstanding. Other times it's, easy to see why they won't work out. Either way, it's easily one of the most entertaining parts of your morning.
Do not miss Makeup or Breakup weekday mornings right here at 7:30 and 9:30, all powered by Casino Queen Marquette.
And catch up on past segments with our podcast. Just search Joey and Lauren wherever you download podcasts or hit us up on x1071.com.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Maybe you're not sure how you'll make rent, or you lost your job. When you don't know where to turn, let 211 be your guiding light. Our guides are ready to connect you with the help you need.
211, how can I help you?
Call or visit 211.org. 211. Get connected. Get help. A message from United Way and the Ad Council.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
And we're back to wrap up the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. Final score again, 50-48 in overtime. Potosi Cassville comes back and wins after trailing most of this game, and an absolute thrilling finish. And time to hand out some awards. Let's get to those right now. We'll start with our most valuable player, brought to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. We're not going to go with one of the leading scorers. I think you know where we're going to go. We're going to go with Alex Friedrich with the walk-off winner, fadeaway jump shot as time expired in overtime to win it 50-48. That is, he is our MVP, and I think Potosi Cassville would agree with that. Alex Friedrich, again, MVP of tonight's game. Our turning point of the game, well, I think you have an idea where we might go with this one. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. And yeah, the turning point is that buzzer beater shot in overtime by Alex Friedrich to make it a final of 50-48 for Potosi Cassville. Prior to that, I would say the turning point was probably late in the second half, under 4 minutes to go, when Potosi Cassville finally pulled it within single digits, and they were able to trim the lead down at that point to 5 points, and then eventually tied it up and sent it to overtime. But again, the turning point is the game-winning shot by Alex Friedrich in overtime to make it 50-48. Scrapper of the game, I teased this. We're going to go with a River Ridge player who just balled out tonight. Brandon Davis, 17 points, actually led all scorers for both teams despite the loss. But a brilliant effort out of Brandon Davis tonight as he is our scrapper of the game. Just a relentless player both defensively and an outstanding ball handler. One of the best ball handlers you're going to see in a point guard here in Southwest Wisconsin. That's the scrapper of the game, brought to you by West End Salvage, player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. Well, those are the awards. I think we're pretty much done here. A quick look at the Shoebox scoreboard, brought to you by the Shoebox and Black Earth. Actually don't have a final on. Oh, no, we do have a final. Mineral Point defeated Cuba City 46-44. Drew Ashelman had a 3 and was fouled with 11.7 seconds left to give Mineral Point the win. So 46-44 Mineral Point over Cuba City, and that SWAL rivalry. We had a couple boring games on the radio tonight. That one was Super Hits 106. No, not boring at all. Well, our game, again, the final one last time in overtime. Potosi Cassville over River Ridge 50-48. Potosi Cassville remains undefeated in Six Rivers play, 6-0. They're 7-4 overall. River Ridge falls to 8-5 and 4-3 in conference play. Well, that'll do it for us tonight from Potosi High School. I'm the only one left in the gym. I better get out of here before they shut the lights out. This is Extreme 107.1 WPVL FM Platteville and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. You take care. Have a great rest of your night.
This has